Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So it's Lyndon Arthur, tipping the scales at 173 pounds. He's 6'2" tall, with a reach just over 74 inches. And up against him, it's David Benavidez. He's 6'2" with a reach of 74.5 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to...
Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have... It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight champion.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright light. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well-placed hook. He misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see more jabs. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. He scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Arthur in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Like that round. Good round.
Here's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Left hook is blocked. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. punch and just got countered. Nice job blocking the hook. Good counter punch. And that jab just... Did you see that? And it's survival time for Dave. The Mexican Monster is down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round.
You walk all the way through.
Let's get it started in round 3. Eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Well done with that counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. We wanted action, and they are delivering. David Benavidez might be ready to go. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this up.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. You know the score. Hold that thought. Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Step back for just a moment. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Combination from him. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Straight right, just misses. A very competitive round. Whoa, wait a minute! And the Mexican Monster might be ready to finally go down. Talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something.
Weren't loading up, but you were still in this round. You've been coasting this fight.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sense of the comeback.
That left hook missed. Oh, now they're just rubbing it in. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can we do?
Nope, that hook won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scored. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. How did they not? And the big Mexican Monster is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. It's not over till...
Let's go out.
There's the bell for round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They block the hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Right hook misses. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I hope you've got a good coachman in that corner.
This round, you had everything in the bag, and now you were...
And there's the bell for round 7. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
David Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears they will. Hold it right there. Are we about to see Arthur go down? And Arthur is down to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Arthur in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
Come on.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
As well to block that left jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work for defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. Avoided catastrophe there.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Catch and shoot. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight. And he will stop it. TKO winner. A mercy stoppage there from the referee.
Too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.